Good evening, everyone, or good morning if it's morning over where you're at. And you're watching MOI, and I got a new video. And of course, if you don't know who I am, my name's Reed, and I welcome you here. Glad to have you here. Be great to have more people here. Please subscribe and share if you like the video, and leave a comment. Love interacting with everyone. So I got something interesting. This is an MRE flameless ration heater. This is a flooded lead acid battery. These two are the same in one very important aspect. When you are heating up your MREs, getting ready for a nice meal to eat, or have maybe not so nice meal to eat, but we'll talk more on that, and charging these batteries, they both release hydrogen gas. Yep, chemical reaction taking place to heat these up releases hydrogen gas. When putting electricity back into a rechargeable flooded lead acid battery, it releases hydrogen gas. Turns out, got someone's problem. Carbon monoxide detector. It happily will go off in the presence of hydrogen gas. Who knew? And I got one heck of a surprise for myself when I discovered this. Working on the battery bank for the solar system, charging it up, getting things figured out. Suddenly, carbon monoxide detector starts going off. Oh no! Open all the windows. Get everything cleared out. What the heck's going on? Don't feel lightheaded. Don't feel odd, but you know, carbon monoxide poisoning is very dangerous, so gotta be careful. Only thing is, after hours of searching, I couldn't find any carbon monoxide. I couldn't find a source for the carbon monoxide. Very strange. And none of us were feeling odd, because carbon monoxide poisoning in the lower ends feels like flu. I didn't feel any bad. Lee was feeling fine. All of our little kitty cats were feeling fine. It's really strange. So suddenly it hit me. I'm like, well, the only oddball thing I'm doing is messing with the batteries. Let me check this out. Well, turns out the sensors they put in here, well, they respond to other gases. One of the other gases is hydrogen. Now, the reason why they use this particular sensor is it's fairly accurate for carbon monoxide, and it's fairly easy and cheap to produce. They put them in that, making these very accessible. So we don't have, those $300 carbon monoxide detectors of the past. Only issue is, they do have false positives. And of course, any sensor will have false positives, false negatives. Same thing with any test or scientific issue. Nothing's 100% perfect. You end up with false positives and negatives. Just a surprise on this one. Turns out to be hydrogen gas. Now, most houses are not going to have a readily supply of hydrogen gas exposed to their carbon monoxide detectors. Makes like a decently sensed engineering trade-off. Except if you're a crazy idiot like me who eats MRE meals and charges lead acid batteries. Then yes, you have a ready supply of hydrogen gas, ready to set this off at a moment's notice and scare the living daylights out of yourself. So, if you are trying to protect yourself from carbon monoxide and you have these type of things, be wary that, lead acid batteries, when working on them, can release enough hydrogen gas to set this off. And if you have it's SHTF, or you're practicing with your MREs, you have a whole slew of them going off because you got a big eating gathering and the group's all together and got like 10 people, all of them cooking, all of them going off, it's going to set this off. So don't freak out, don't panic. Be wary that what you're doing, if it's making hydrogen gas, will set off your carbon monoxide detector. Strange thing, I know, but it's a good thing to know. Important. The other thing is, be aware of when these things go off, they can be odd. For some reason, this model, when it goes off, it goes 3 chirps. Beep, beep, beep. And that's supposed to be, carbon monoxide is present, get out of your house. It doesn't go off like a fire alarm with a blaring alarm saying evacuate. I have no idea how in the world this thing is supposed to wake you up and get you out of your house if you're asleep and, having issues of carbon monoxide poisoning. So I would actually highly recommend that you find one that goes off with a blaring alarm versus this model. I use this model because it's what I have at the moment and that's what I'm used to. But it took a while for me to figure out that 3 beeps meant, yes, the alarm is present, evacuate your house. Anyways, there's the tip for the day. Investigate carbon monoxide detectors. be careful of hydrogen producing products, and realize when these things go off, may not be time to evacuate. Take care, everyone. This is Reed. Hope you learned something, and I'm out for now.